Hey everyone, what is going on? So I wanted to talk about something, but first of all, let me go ahead and show you my new Twitch layout. Let me know what you guys think. I am curious on your opinions, of course. I think it looks pretty good. Now, for my YouTube videos, I might remove the bid goal and the follow goal and the subscriber goal because that's for Twitch. So I might actually remove that from my YouTube videos and add something else. Maybe add my Twitter link and social media outlets and everything. So that might be pretty cool. But that's for another video. That's for another discussion. For right now, I wanted to talk about Season 3 of the Go Battle League and what exactly is it? You know, what were we supposed to get? Well, for those that don't remember, we were actually supposed to get something called the Flying Cup. Now, not only were we supposed to get the Flying Cup, but we were actually supposed to get another battle-themed event this season, and I'm curious what happened to it. So before we get into that discussion, let's go ahead and scroll down and we'll see what it says for Season 3. So what's new for Season 3? So, okay, it says more cups will be added. In addition to the Ultra League Premier Cup, we're introducing the Flying Cup, where only Flying-type Pokemon will be allowed. The Flying Cup will be available during an upcoming event, more details to come. Okay, so first off the bat, we have the Flying Cup that they promised us for Season 3. Now, the reason I bring it up, first of all, it could still happen, because the season's not over, so I did want to mention that. So we still might get the Flying Cup, but the reason I bring it up is because we're already into the Master League. I think we have, a little over a week left of the Master League, and then all three leagues are going to be coming back. So, yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, I would have expected this to be maybe midway through, maybe even sooner than that, maybe earlier on. I mean, it could happen when all three leagues become available, so it's still a possibility. I guess the next question is, what league would it be for? You know, maybe we could have a discussion topic for that. Obviously, it's difficult to predict. At this point, I would say it would be very interesting if it was actually for all three leagues and they had Flying Cup. You could only use Flying types for Great, Ultra, and Master. I think most of us would play in the Great League. But yeah, I thought, you know, it would have been maybe during the Ultra League, maybe during even the Great League. I don't know. But either way, we heard nothing about it. Now, I do want to say again that it could still happen because we're not done with the season. But that is something that I think a lot of us were really wondering, right? What happened to the Flying Cup? Obviously, we don't know. We don't know. So I did want to bring that up. But I also wanted to scroll down a little bit, and it says, additionally, we have 2 Go Battle League themed events lined up for Season 3. Stay on the lookout for updates regarding these events on the Pokemon Go blog and social media. So it says they have 2 Go Battle League themed events. Now, one of them could be the Flying Cup, which is what they were referring to. We don't know. It could be the Flying Cup, or it could be 2 additional ones in addition to the Flying Cup, which would be 3 events. Now, obviously, let's just assume for the sake of this video that they meant the Flying Cup plus one other one. We don't know. So that means we still have 2 events that they did not release Season 3. Why? Did they forget about them? Did they decide to postpone them? Which is totally fine. I don't mind that. But what happened to them? Why did we not get them this season? Again, we still might, but you know, it's a really interesting debate why we don't have those events. I mean, if we were going to get 2 events, not even counting 3, maybe 3, but 2. If we were going to get 2, you think one would be probably towards the beginning of the season and the other towards the end. So you think we would have gotten one of them, maybe the Flying Cup early and the other battle-themed event later on. Now, I am aware that we are getting a Go Battle Night, but that event is going to happen on September 28th, I think. It's at the end of September. So you have to keep in mind that's actually going to be for Season 4, unless if they extend the season, which is always a possibility, because this season ends September 14th. By the way, at the time of recording this video, we don't have any ranked 10s, and the season's almost over. That is crazy. I know we will get some ranked 10s, but it's just crazy to me. They should make it a little bit easier. I don't know. It's just gets more difficult with each and every season. But again, that's for another video. We can maybe make a discussion video on how they can improve Go Battle League. If you'd like to see that, definitely let me know. But yeah, what happened to these events? Why do we not have the Flying Cup? Why don't we have this other themed event? Now again, we could assume that other event they were referring to is going to be the Go Battle Night, and maybe they postponed it to Season 4. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm excited for that event. You get 100 battles. So I'm not saying it's wrong, but it would be nice if they maybe, I don't know, told us about it, maybe posted about it on Twitter or wherever else they want to post, because obviously we want to know what happened to these events. Now, keep in mind, they did boost all these flying attacks, right? They boosted Drill Peck, Brave Bird, you know, a couple of flying attacks, a couple other attacks, and, you know, we we were anticipating this Flying Cup, right? You know, I know we were all talking about how broken Shadow Zapdos probably would be, depending on what cup it's going to be for, right? We don't know. But maybe we're not going to get this cup. Maybe they're going to save this cup for Season 4, which is a possibility. Again, it would be nice to know that, though. Or maybe they're going to extend the season. Let me know what you think, either on Twitter, if you want to have a discussion about it, in the comments. I know I don't really respond to comments that much anymore. I'm more active on Twitter, honestly, as well as my Twitch. So if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitch, I love streaming there, and we have a great discussion there. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about this Flying Cup, about this other event they were referring to. Now, personally, I think maybe the Flying Cup was honestly canceled. They may bring it back next season. As for the additional Go Battle League themed event, I think that is probably the Go Battle Night. They probably just pushed it to the next season instead of having it in Season 3. But that's what I think. You know, I don't really know, obviously. And I am curious about it because I was looking forward to the Flying Cup. And yeah, overall, though, I have been enjoying this season because I've been streaming it. So, again, follow me on Twitch, link in the description down below if you want to have a good time with me. But, yeah, I'm just really curious. About this. You know, I hope we hear more about it. I was hoping to have one of those 100 battles in this season because I wanted to try and push for rank 10, and it's so difficult to get to rank 10. I don't think I'm going to make it this season. It's okay. I'm still having a blast streaming. I didn't make it last season. I came close, but I made it the previous 2 seasons. It just gets more and more difficult. I don't know. And I'm not saying it shouldn't be difficult, but it's more difficult than it really should be. I don't know. I mean, they just make it harder and harder and harder. And it shows because not a single player is ranked 10. Now, as I said, we will have some ranked 10 players. There's no doubt about that. People are entering the 2900s, but it's still very difficult, of course. And, yeah, impossible. But anyway, I did go ahead and post my question on Twitter. So let's go ahead and jump into Twitter, and we'll see my question in just a moment. So I said, okay, here it is. Do you think we're still getting the Flying Cup, and if so, when? Comment down below and you could be featured in my next video. So Vince says, no matter the league, in custom PvPoke rankings, there's one top Pokemon, Aerodactyl or Landorus, that just clowns the whole meta and has like 5 max. It has max of 5 counters. Doesn't look too fun. One type cups shouldn't exist. Okay, so Vince is really not interested in this cup to begin with, so maybe he's glad that they haven't released it, and maybe that's why they haven't released it. Maybe they thought about it and decided not to, but that makes sense. I mean, as I mentioned, Shadow Zapdos, but Aerodactyl definitely seems powerful as well. KLCC158 says, I think Niantic totally forgot about it, and I'd rather it stay that way because introducing a new cup might lead to more bugs, lag, etc. That's actually a good point, and honestly, I've never thought about that. If they add a new cup, it could have more lag and everything else. So that's actually a good point. I'd still like to experience it myself. But, you know, KLCC brings up a good point. No Luck's Given, who I did battle in Go Battle League once, says, I think the Flying Cup was rest in peace as soon as PvPoke put their rankings up. It just isn't a fully thought out idea. PvPoke.com says, I never put up official rankings because I'm still waiting to find out what it is, but custom rankings look like Aerodactyl City. So another one, PvPoke saying Aerodactyl is going to dominate, which makes sense because it's going to have those rock attacks that are going to be strong against all the opposing flying types, even the Shadow Zapdos that I mentioned. Shadow Warrior says, I think it will come when all leagues will return. Sizzle PvP says maybe in Go Battle Night September 24th when we could do 100 battles. Okay, so I mentioned it was September 28th. It looks like it's actually September 24th. Even so, that's still after the season ends, again, unless they extend it. But it looks like maybe they're keeping these events for Season 4. Corey says Niantic forgot about it and won't put it out unless a bunch of people demand it. Not missing much since it's just in RPS between Aerodactyl, Mantine, or Steelwing, Skarmory, and Zapdos. Yeah, so another person mentioning that Aerodactyl as well as Zapdos, so whether it be the Shadow or regular one, definitely going to be popular Pokemon. Pokeguna says, I would say during the 6 to 12 a.m. local time event where 100 battles are happening. So again, this person thinks maybe it was postponed to next season, which is totally fine. That could be the case. I just wish they would tell us that. Glacial says, I hope the Flying Cup comes around when all 3 leagues come back. I think an extension to Season 3 is warranted considering how slow point gain was throughout half the season. Maybe Flying Cup will be part of that extension. So yeah, if they do extend the season, it would probably go into that Go Battle Night. So that Go Battle Night could be the Flying Cup, but I feel like if it was, they probably would have told us. So yeah, but yeah, I do hope the Flying Cup, if they do release it, I hope it's when all 3 leagues are available. But I don't know, which one would you participate in if you're going in with the Flying Cup? Would you go Great, Ultra, or Master? Probably mostly Great, as I mentioned earlier. And Pixel says maybe when all 3 leagues are coming back. So again, another trainer that thinks maybe when all 3 leagues are coming back. And again, that could be. I feel like they would have announced that because all 3 leagues come back in a little over a week, right? I think so. I feel like it was probably either pushed into season 4, so we might get it in season 4, or the season is going to be extended. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to discuss it, and I want to hear your thoughts about it because it's you know, I see these comments from time to time about the Flying Cup, even on my Twitch as well, saying, when do I think the Flying Cup is happening? Do I think it's canceled? And personally, I really don't know. I'd like to think it wasn't canceled. If anything, I would say maybe it was pushed back to Season 4, and maybe we'll get it in Season 4. Or, again, we're going to get an extension, as Glacial said, in Season 3. So I think that's a possibility as well. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video, guys, where we're going to have more PvP battles. If you like these discussion videos, whether it be about a cup, Go Battle League, or something else, Megas, because I know a lot of people do not like Megas, and I could have a discussion video on that and give my opinions and thoughts. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day. Bye.